Okay. It says we're live. Now let's see what's going to happen over here on Instagram. I still got to get TikTok together. There we go. We on Instagram. Bang.
Bang.
Yeah. Yeah. So now let's see if we can get it popping on TikTok real quick here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We ain't gonna let them stop us, Kim.
No.
I know that's right. Let's see. Oh, I need to fix this setting real quick here. Is this my camera? Yep. All right. We got anybody on yet? Anybody jumped on yet? No.
Let's see.
Where they at? Where y'all at? Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll with that like that. And we gonna go live on TikTok. Oh, see, there you go again. Now I was asking questions. Okay. There we go. I don't like this song. I'm gonna skip it. Hey. Awesome. Hey, y'all, listen. It's been a day today. And I'm just like, look, we really gonna hang out on today. You know what I mean? Because stuff just keep happening. You know what I mean? And we don't let nothing stop us.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? So
no rain, sleet, or snow.
That's it. And it did rain today.
It did.
It was a good amount of rain. You know what I mean?
I think that's what made me sleepy.
Oh, the rain made you sleepy?
Yeah, because I heard it like, woof, it's coming down hard.
So you heard it, it just like immediately
just
put you to sleep, huh?
That, yes.
Who else used that excuse because they are sleepers? Are you a sleeper? Huh?
Jealousy will get you nowhere.
Sleepers for suckers.
Jealousy will get you nowhere.
You said jealousy. I think it's more like being a hater. You can't be a hater all your life, Kim.
Well, you're the hater.
See, I just said that to her a minute ago, so she's trying to get me. She's trying to get me back. All right, y'all listen. Yeah, we were supposed to start at 8:00, but there has been some issues happening. You know what I mean? And
technical difficulties.
Yeah, but it's crazy though, for real. My Facebook page keeps getting suspended, and I need answers. I need to know why.
Well, I thought we already figured that out.
No, this is the second time though.
Well, the first time we don't know, but the second time
we don't know. What are you?
Still hot.
You know, got nothing to do with the heat outside. Listen. It's what is it, y'all? Can anybody out there? I see Chad on TikTok. Chad, can you help me? Can you help me out here,
give
Chad?
us your thoughts.
Listen, I just need to know, when does it happen? When does it happen to where people want to be you?
Why is it happening?
When and why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it?
I don't know.
Like, I don't even got that many friends on Facebook. Why you know, here comes the rain again. I don't know if she can beat Goku. Fake Turbo asked if you could beat Goku.
Who?
Man, you know what? If you don't know who Goku is, then
I don't know what a Goku is.
I don't think Fake Turbo is gonna appreciate that.
Well, what you tell us what it is then?
Goku, man.
What is a Goku?
That's look. I'm gonna get it wrong too. That's the Pokemons.
I mean, it does sound like a Pokemon thing.
It's the Pokemon.
But maybe that's not what it is.
Now, listen, Fake Turbo. Is it Goku that's hacking? They're trying to hack my Facebook. That's what I want to know. Who is it? You said, okay. Hey, what is this this live show about? I will tell you. Is it Amen? I will tell you. And thanks for joining. Stupid. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't say that wrong, but that's what it kind of looked like. So listen.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Say, Mr. P. Bell said, "What's up, my brothers and sisters?
Hey,
hello.
Hey, how you doing?"
All right. So listen, y'all. We're gonna tell y'all what this show is about. Okay.
Yes.
If you look here behind me, it says "Quit for What," right? So this show is created to motivate, educate, and inspire anybody who's pursuing a passion, right? Mm-hmm. What we say here, we might pause, we might pivot, but we never give up. Exactly. Quit for what? You know what I'm talking about? So, everybody out there has a passion about something that they want to be doing. If they started it already or thinking about starting it, you know what I mean? So that's what we're here to do. He said, what is y'all's careers? This is our careers.
Okay.
Owen. No, I'm just messing with you, bro. Don't get mad. Hey, listen. No, this is, I own a podcasting studio here in Akron, Ohio. I do podcasting, photography, videography. And that's what I do. That's my career, and I really enjoy it. And thanks for asking that question. And I see we got people jumping on TikTok. We appreciate y'all,
Hey,
for real.
TikTok.
Oh, you subscribe.
Hey.
Appreciate that. So listen, y'all, real talk. I need help, okay? Put this out there that, you know what I mean? Like people to join because we're live and I need help.
Oh, he's in Ohio.
Okay. Oh, you in Ohio too? That's what's up.
Hey.
OH.
That's
what I'm
y'all know
talking
what
about.
it is.
But listen, y'all, for some reason, this is the second time my Facebook has gotten suspended. Okay. I go live every Tuesday from 8 to 9. And it seems like every time, not every time, but I'm just saying, it seems like it's right before I go live, it's like my account got suspended. Is it because of the positivity? Help me, somebody. I mean,
No,
really, I really want to know.
I don't think it has anything to do with it. I think it's just random people just doing something.
But it's got to be something, man.
It doesn't necessarily mean anything. It just be,
Oh, Bold and is that Bold and Brashman said, nice setup. You guys look professional.
Oh, thank you.
We greatly appreciate that.
Yes.
Listen, that's the goal. We try.
Right.
You can't see what's outside of the cameras. You just see right here.
Right.
It look like trash everywhere else. It's like crazy. No, I'm just playing.
No,
man.
it doesn't.
I'm just playing. But you know what though? Reality though, it could be that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't see, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes. And it's all about what you make it.
Right.
So I'm being silly, but it's all about what you make it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the crazy part is, so Owen asked, how long have we been doing this? Kim, it's actually been about a year.
That's crazy.
We're actually coming up on a year.
That is crazy.
Of doing this.
Yeah.
And it's every Tuesday we go live and we had these conversations. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for asking that question, right? But I really, really, really want to know, is there anybody out there who knows like why, Facebook pages or whatnot get targeted? You know what I mean? That motto is something, quit for what? Appreciate you.
Yes.
Amen. That's it. Quit for what? Pause, pivot, but never quit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what it's about.
Yeah. So do y'all know, like, what is it? Like, I mean, I would think that if somebody really wants to hack your account, you have to have maybe like a good amount of friends or followers or something that they want to exploit. Because why would somebody want to hack your account and you only got like two friends or 2 followers? Like, what's the? I mean, the point is to exploit your people.
You have to remember you're on all platforms, so that doesn't necessarily mean it could be somebody in relation to friends or anything like that. It could have been someone who just trolls.
No,
that's a huge thing.
I think it got to be a
just never
reason.
know.
It got to. Somebody help me.
I don't.
Thank you, Bowden Brash said. I got a like. I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, so my thinking is, like I said, they do it to try to like exploit. You know what I mean? Your people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see. All right. Look, I'm about to pull your comment up here, Owen. Said probably because the person who controls it disagrees on something because that is what happened to his pastor. Know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I've definitely heard of instances like that. If something that someone doesn't like or someone doesn't like the platform, people are jealous.
Okay.
So many people don't like to see someone go to the next level, or you might be doing really good, and it's always going to be those kind of people out there, but it's up to us to continue to keep going.
Right.
And that's what we're doing.
That's what we do. You know what I mean? Even though
going.
we was a little late, you know what I mean? But we still jumped on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna let it stop us.
Same thing we did before.
That's it. That's it. And like I said, I mean, just like what Owen was saying, It's like we just over here being positive, right? Trying to motivate, educate, and inspire. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
So, Bold and Brashman asked the question, what happened? What's the question? So so this is the second time my Facebook page has gotten suspended, right? And it was like right before we go live. You know what I mean? It just, So I really got to get on the idea that I had previously, right? So anybody out there, if you have a business or a service, right? And you set up your business to be in contact with your customers and you use like these social media platforms, be careful, okay? Because something like this could happen, and this is your way to communicate with your customers, right?
I think they should do something to protect the people with businesses.
I think it should be something different, period.
It shouldn't be this easy to hack someone's account or get someone suspended or say something that they actually said, like, and they really didn't say it. They were like, oh, you can't say that. Well, what did I say? But I think more should be more people, business accounts or, like this should be protected.
Well, I think it should be protected, period, for people. But just because I got a way to word it, differently from what, from what happened. Just hold on one second. So, Bold and Brashman said suspended. They usually only suspend it if you violate the terms of service or something. You know what I mean? So the thing is, I don't do anything on my account that I haven't been. It's, like we said, this is going on a year of us going live, right? So like you were saying, I think everybody should have a chance to say if it's them or not.
Right.
Not suspended and then you got to send in a picture of yourself and then it takes 2 days for you to get it back. It should be like, hey, we paused your account.
Right.
This is some suspicious activity.
Yeah.
Let us know if this is you or not. Right?
Yeah,
because hold on. Because after you send in your picture and they go through that process, they start asking you, was this you? Was that? Why do that after the fact? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why not just pause it and then ask you, hey, we noticed this. Is this you? Da 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 da. Right? That would make more sense. And then if give me a chance to say, no, that wasn't me, or yes, that was me, Well,
maybe they think that that's their way of protecting you, is just suspend it immediately till they can figure out if it's truly you or not. But I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, give me the option to let you know that it wasn't me, or because I know there's a couple different other apps that actually do that. I want to say Google does it. They'll ask you, was this you that tried to log into your computer?
That's the thing. Yes.
And then you say yes or no.
Exactly.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. They suspend it. You got to send in a picture or whatever to verify that you're a real person. Then they ask you those questions. You know what I mean? So again, I'm gonna read these comments too. It said, Reagan, I live next door to you. Is it me or my friend here? Either way, that's cool.
Okay.
Hey, neighbor.
Right, neighbor.
All right. Okay, let's see. Owen said, here, I'm gonna pull it up here. Owen said, I bet that Facebook has an algorithm or computer that controls what is on and off, because I don't think they would stop someone from being positive, but the algorithm is reading it wrong.
That's a good possibility.
Okay, Owen, that do sound,
That's
so this is what I think, though, y'all. To combat this, right? Again, if you have a business or a service or something like that, we gotta get email addresses. You know what I'm saying? You need to have emails. You need to be able to communicate, because I mean, that's going back to what, we used to use a lot. It's like, have an email list that you subscribe to. Because if somebody, and hopefully there are people out there that enjoy our show, right? And like today, okay, I'll send out an email. Hey, email blast. Got suspended on Facebook again. Join us on YouTube. We'll be live there. You know what I'm saying? YouTube and Instagram or whatever platforms that are still, available, right?
Yeah, but our subscribers should be able to receive some kind of message letting them know, like, hey,
right,
like you said.
So I am going to work on something like that, right? because I know that there's platforms out here that, you can do like a one-way text, like a one-way text platform. So that's what I'm looking into, y'all. One-way text. So basically, what'll happen is, you know what I'm saying, you'll subscribe to, the text notifications, right? And I can only send out a message, but people can't respond to it. So it's not like a whole bunch of replies and spam and your phone is dinging, you know what I mean?
Right.
It just be a one boom, like, hey, they done shut us down again.
Right.
Or just not just for that, but even just to, say we do something special, right? For just the people who are subscribed to our text list, right?
Right.
So, I might end up getting merch or something. You know what I'm saying? Down the road, equip for what swag, you know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying? We might, put something out there like, yo, our tech subscribers get first dibs and a discount. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, it could be beneficial in more than in one way. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that is the plan. And I think I'm done.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Right. I think I'm done ranting about being suspended on the Facebooks. It's all right. It's all right. All right. So listen, y'all, let's get into just, some conversation. Kim has these cards over here.
We didn't even get our intro.
We didn't even get our intro, but that's okay.
I'm just saying.
That is okay. Look, okay. So this is what we're going to do. Just, hey, look, because if we edit this and I can take this and put it at the front, you will never know.
No?
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
All right. You ready, Kim?
Yep.
All right. What's up, people? Welcome to Quit For What. I'm your host, Ramon Jamal.
And I'm Kim B.
Kim was in the building, y'all. So listen, thank y'all for joining us. It's going to be a great episode. You know what I mean? It's all on what you make it, regardless of what happens. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all on what you make it.
That's it.
And we going to make the best of this.
I know that's right. I mean, that just made me think about when they give you lemons.
What do?
You make lemonade, Kim.
I'm thirsty.
No, it's funny.
You put some sugar in that.
No, not some sugar. Oh, half a bag of sugar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Make it real sweet. Get to the bottom, ain't nothing but sugar.
Nothing but sugar.
Hey, especially if it's like ice cold, that sugar do not melt.
Yes.
It's just there.
Sitting at the bottom of your glass.
Get a spoon. All right, come on. So Kim has these cards, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? We're just going to chop it up. Go through these cards, ask some questions, and we'd love for y'all to respond to these questions. What you got first,
All right,
Kim?
so we're going to start with this one.
This one.
And this is actually from the And
Okay.
deck.
Okay.
All right, so it says, what do you think is your most informative way of communicating and why?
Most informative way of communicating and why? Informative way. Can you answer that, Kim?
I think my best informative way of communicating is face to face.
Okay.
And reason being, because you can tell so much when you're having a face-to-face conversation. Not only are you getting verbal, you're also getting the physical.
The visual.
So a visual, if somebody's really perceiving what you're saying, or you can tell that they're like,
Right.
or you can just, it's better, and you can just really engage more.
Yeah.
You know where to go, where not to go. You can tell if you're losing them, if you're not losing them, So to me, face to face
I feel you.
would be the best.
Yeah. I feel you on that. I think that is the best, right? And I'm not gonna just roll on what you said.
Okay.
I'm going to say next to that is a phone call, because for me, texting, bruh,
Yeah.
texting, I'm
I
like,
ain't with
man,
that book
just
life.
call me.
Yeah.
Just
I do it at work too.
hey, look, because too, I'm not a fast texter, okay?
Yeah.
So you're gonna see my bubbles going for a minute.
Yes.
You're gonna be like, man, is he gonna respond? Because I'm like, the time when. No, but I'm just saying though, I'm not a fast texter, so you're gonna be them bubbles gonna be bubbling for a minute.
And it always looked like they're taking forever with them 3 bubbles.
Right.
I'm like, what, you writing a book?
Right. Hey, listen, we got Owen just threw in a random question.
Okay.
I think let's do that. That's cool. You the
right.
first one to do that, Owen.
Yes.
Okay, random question. What are your top 3 favorite restaurants? Okay. Top 3 though? Okay, so look, this is what we're gonna do. So I think you might be like, man, that's crazy. And then I got 2 of them that you might not know. Okay? So you want to start, Kim, or you want me to go?
I'm going to let you go.
All right. So
I'm still thinking.
So the one you might be like, man, but listen, y'all, real talk. Not that I go here all the time, but like, I think it's cool for the low. You know what I'm talking about? On the low, like it's not too expensive. And the food, I think it's cool. It's decent. I would say Applebee's.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? They got them little tacos, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's like a fish taco. And then, I mean, they steaks is okay. They ain't like the best of the best, but they cool. Okay, and then too, because I'm allergic to seafood, so I gotta get, like, every time we go out to eat and people get seafood, I'm gonna get me the biggest steak on the menu. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't about to outdo me with your little shrimp platter. I'm about to get, you got the serve, I got the turf. I'm gonna get me that thick boy. Anyway, no.
He said you got the surf, I got the turf.
But any good steak place, I want to say, I can't remember. It's just one spot, man. I don't think it's Texas. No, Texas Roadhouse, I think it is. Because they got the steaks on display, don't they? Where you go in and you can see them. And I think that's it.
I've only been there one time.
Okay. But I'm gonna still go back. But Applebee's, I'll rock with that because I can't go to a big dog steak place all the time, right? So Applebee's, and then there's this Mexican restaurant on Del Road called La Loma, right? Anybody out there like Mexican? They got a burrito called a gordo burrito. That thing is huge. It take you like 2 days to eat it. Banging. And then we have Asian Cravings on Del Road too. Real good. Real good. You know what I'm saying?
No, I've never been there.
It's like everything is fresh, tastes fresh at least,
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, and what's your top 3? You asked the question.
Yeah.
Kim, what you got?
Well, and don't nobody say nothing.
Better not be. No, let me stop. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to. I don't know if this would be my top, but it is in the top.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
Yes, my favorite. They have my favorite dish there, which is the chicken, and it's called I forgot.
You
what
can't
it's
think.
called.
It's a chicken dish though, huh?
No, yeah, it's a
She about to say
Alfredo
no.
chicken and shrimp.
Okay.
Cabanera, the cabanera, chicken and shrimp cabanera.
Okay.
Oh man, I could eat.
I went to Olive Garden. It don't. I ain't been there in years, but this time I went, it didn't seem like it was as good as it used to be. But go
I
ahead.
don't know, but I be going and they be making the stuff I like.
Okay, so they still on it.
Amazing, and then you get a good bottle of that Merlot wine to go with it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right, what's your other 2?
There's a steakhouse, and you mentioned steak. It's in Columbus, and I cannot remember the name, but it's in Whitehall, I believe.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but I think it's up near Whitehall.
Okay.
And their food was so good. I mean, even the salad, the house salad was nice.
Okay.
So, but I don't have a third one.
You got a third one?
No.
Okay. Well, you gave him 2.
I gave you 2.
Yeah.
That's just locally.
Right. Thanks for that question, Owen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who else? Who else got some faves maybe we don't know about?
And then too the question about communicating, right? I wonder, like, what do y'all feel, right? I know there's generations that just text, but I just like I said, call me.
Yeah.
It's just,
But even though anyone out there that has a business, what do you guys find as your best way of communication when you communicate with the public?
Yeah. Well, as you see here, this podcasting thing, we love talking.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say podcasting. I
That's
like
what
to speak to
we
people through podcasting on a regular basis. No, all right. So I had until all this stuff happened today. I came up with something that I wanted to kind of talk about, y'all. To touch on, right? And this is back to the the entrepreneurs or the people pursuing their passions, the whole quit for what thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I started thinking a few days ago about when you're trying to do something, we're trying to make something happen, right? We all have habits, good and bad habits. You know what I'm saying? And those habits can either make or break you. They can help you get to the next level, or they can slow you down. So I kind of wanted to touch on that, because there's times that I stay up super late and I know, like, I'll be fighting. Why do I fight to stay up? Like, knowing I'm sleeping in the mug.
Right.
Just fight to stay up.
And then you have the next day you're paying for it.
Listen, and it's just not good. You know what I mean? It's not
Hold
good.
on, boss. 1 minute.
It's not good. Let me
I'm coming.
hold on. Took a quick nap.
2 minutes.
All right, let me see. Owen done said the 3 restaurants. Okay, so we got it's the Acapulco. Okay, Mexican restaurant in Zania. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Is that right? And then Chick-fil-A. Okay. And Coffee Hub.
I agree with the Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. We was talking about
Chick-fil-A.
We was just talking about Chick-fil-A. I think it might have even been the last episode. Were we talking about Chick-fil-A and how nice they are there?
Yes.
And just the way, when they nice to you, the food tastes even better.
Yes.
People don't understand that.
Because they happy. I think they on like some happy juice in there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's just they just have a process of hiring people that they know are going to keep that same energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you go other places, and I think about, the person who is at the window, when they went to the interview, they didn't have that attitude.
Right.
When they got the job, they didn't have that attitude. You know what I mean? They first paycheck, they didn't have that. But like the attitude comes, right?
I just wonder, like, what's said in the interview that they come in happy.
Man, listen, it got to be a whole. I don't know, but I know that they have to vet their people.
Speaking of that, I just remembered my niece works for Chick-fil-A.
What's her attitude?
I need to ask her.
How she act outside of Chick-fil-A? Huh?
I don't know.
No, I'm just messing.
I'm not sure.
out here on the streets.
Right.
Nah, just,
yes.
But you at Chick-fil-A?
You're right.
Chick-fil-A sauce?
Yes.
All right, look,
that's the
best. We got Sasha watching from Baltimore,
hey,
Maryland.
B more in the building.
Thanks for joining. Oh goodness.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. They be like, sure, you can have whatever you want.
That's right. All right, let me get back to habits of successful entrepreneurs, right? Good and bad. Okay. If you just now joined us again, this is Quit for What? We have conversations about pursuing passions and, whatever it is, right? You can pause, pivot, but not give up.
Do not give up.
That's it. All right. So, talking about entrepreneurs, good and bad habits, right? And there's so many I know that on here that applies to me, right? Good habits, consistent goal setting.
Okay.
All right. Okay, he said, I'm still gonna say it wrong. Xenia? Is it Xenia?
Xenia. I think, is it pronounced Xenia?
Xenia, Ohio, near Beaver Creek and Dayton. Okay. I think I've heard. Yeah.
Xenia. I know I've seen that. I think, matter of fact, I've seen some people up that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Owen. All right, so consistent goal setting, right? So example, regularly setting and reviewing goals like monthly revenue targets can help entrepreneurs stay focused and motivated, right? The benefits provides a clear direction and measurable benchmark for success. Yeah, right? That's a good one though, goal setting, right? So my reality is, y'all, I just don't write nothing down. I got notebooks, and I bought notebooks just because, like, I'm gonna start writing stuff down.
They're all empty.
It's just a nice notebook. I remember I ordered this planner. It's like a real, like, popular planner that people rock with. Like, I started it, but I just, man, I don't know, y'all. Just everything is just in my head.
Yeah.
But then it's not good because I always feel like there's something I'm forgetting I gotta do. And then I just think about that, and then, like, you know what I'm saying, things come to me, but then sometimes it's like I didn't have nothing to do. I could have just chilled. But until it's time to go to bed, I'm like, is there something I forgot to do?
Right.
So I know writing stuff down is beneficial, but something
it helps.
that I don't do.
The small amount of time that I did it, which I need to go back to it helps.
Yeah, it does.
It helps you to plan your day out so you know whatever it is. I know, like, my coach would tell me, she said, even if you missed, like, something on there, don't get broken up about it. Just put it on the list for the next day, you know, because, I mean, it can happen. You get sidetracked.
Right.
So even if you do use that planner, which is good because it does give you a structure for your day, but if it's something that you don't miss, unless it's like a deadline, then I'm not sure what you're going to do. But
Right.
But if it's not something that's a deadline, don't get hung up. Just put it on the list for the next day, and then that'll be your target, you know.
That's it.
So, yeah.
And yeah, you know, like I said, setting goals, like, just really, you know, mapping out, like, where you want to be in, you know, 3 months, 6 months, whatever, a year, and work towards that. You know what I'm saying?
Vision boards are good for that.
Yeah, it gives you direction,
Exactly.
you know?
Keeps you on your toes. If it's in your face, then you're gonna do it. But when it's not in your face,
Yeah.
you kind of, like you said, oh, it's up there somewhere. Let me see if I can find it.
I'll eventually get to it, though. I see we got Libra Love in the building on Instagram.
Hey, Libra Love.
What's up, sis? So yeah, that's a, you know, a good habit to have, right?
Yes.
Set goals, write stuff down. Okay. All right. So Owen said, I'm still in school and I use physical agendas instead of digital notes apps that my school prefers because it helps me more. Listen, that's good.
Man, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because here's the reality of, you know, all this technology. Like, it's good,
Yeah.
but then it could be bad too, because we get so used to all, like, the digital stuff. You know, speaking of, we don't remember people's phone numbers anymore. I think I talked about that, right? So back in the day, you know what I'm saying, we even had phone books, right? You used to write people's numbers in the book, right? And then some of them you were able to memorize because you were able to just keep going to that and seeing it over and over and over and over again, right? So like you said, writing stuff down, it's like committing it to your memory.
It really is. I mean, it's so beneficial to write it. It's just like reading a book. Like, for instance, you got a book and they have the audio. I retain it more if I read it versus me listening to it.
See, that's wild, because I'm more so of, I'm gonna either listen to it or watch it. If I can watch it, that's my first. You know what I'm saying? But my second is listen. But see, it's just everybody different.
Yeah.
Everybody different.
That's always been me. If I read it, I retain it. Or if you show me once, let me do it after that, because I retain it better if I do it versus you just don't keep showing it to me. I'm not going to remember that. But if you show me once, I can do it after that. And if I mess up, I learn from the mistake that I made.
There you go.
That's always been my way of retaining.
But yeah, so writing stuff down, and you got to think about it. You got to write it letter by letter, word by word. You know what I'm saying? So that's more physical things that you're doing to help to memorize whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of, I don't know. Look, I'm even a speech to text person. I don't like typing nothing. I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Remind me.
But there again, you have your technology doing all the work.
Yeah, I know. Yep. I feel like you're going to jump on me now because I'm the tech guy over here. But that's good, Owen. For real. You know, I need to do more of that instead of just buy the nicest, you know, notebook and never use it.
Yes. What are you going to school for, if you don't mind us asking?
Yeah. That's what's up. Oh, yeah, like it might be, I don't know if you're in high school, college, you know, if you're in high school, what direction do you want to go in, right? What's, you know, what do you want your major to be or whatnot, right?
Right.
So yeah. Okay, so we got Lena Lee in a building on TikTok.
Lena.
Okay, she said there are scientific studies that prove that when people write, the more you remember. That's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is it.
Yep.
I just say, man.
Not just off a visual.
I'm not good at it, but like my visual and, you know, audible senses have brought me this far in life. So why deviate?
Well,
No,
everybody do what works best for them.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You
It's
know?
what works best. You know what I mean? But if I add that to the arsenal, I'll be even better. Aha. I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Come on. All right. Here's another one. Effective time management. Okay.
Yeah.
So the example is utilizing tools like calendars and productivity apps to schedule tasks and prioritize work. That's funny because it's saying apps, right? And no one just said, you know, the physical, right? And it says the benefit is maximizes productivity and ensures that important tasks are completed on time. So think about that. So we talking about time management, right?
Right.
I work better under pressure.
Yeah, you mentioned that before.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Me, I don't.
See?
I'm so opposite. Like, I'm going through that right now at work. Like, it's like, ugh. Everybody wants an answer.
Yeah. So I don't know. I do wait until like a day or two before, and then I knock it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I be staying up so late. That's why, you know what I mean? That bad habit.
Yes, you gotta stop it.
I know. Bad habits, y'all. Habits, good habits and bad habits.
Yes.
But at the same time, like you said, you know, different, you know, things work differently for different people.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Different strokes for different folks.
That's right. All right, Kim, let's go to another card.
All right, what we got?
We ain't hit a
What we
card,
got?
so
What
let's
we
do
got?
that, right? Let's do it.
Okay. This is kind of interesting because I feel like it could go a couple different ways. I guess.
Okay.
You can look at it rather.
Right.
It says, when was the last time you were ashamed of your finances and why?
When was the last time I was ashamed of my finances? Ooh, that's a personal question there, ain't it?
Well, remember I said you could look at it in a couple of different ways.
Okay.
Let me put it like this.
What?
I would say in some instances, some people are so ashamed to the point where it forces them to do something with their time, like starting a business.
But if your finances ain't good, you start a business.
Well, businesses don't always necessarily mean that you got to have $1,000 in the bank. It could be writing it down. It could be starting the research. It could be a number of different things to help you get out of the financial rut that you're in.
Right.
And some of that is just done by taking a leap of faith. You know, I don't want to be in this position again. Or being ashamed could be, I'm only making $10 an hour. At this point in my life, I could be doing better.
Yeah.
So you can look at it and spin it into something positive.
Right.
You know?
Right. I got you. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Don't
So-
have to be real personal.
Right.
Just-
No, and I'm messing with you because I'm about to say, shoot, listen, y'all, it's a reality. Like Kim was saying, I guess, you know, we can't say everybody, you know, wants to, you know, have more finances, right? Have more money in the bank, you know, all that, right? You know, I would say, like, don't let it get to a point where you're getting sick behind it. But like you said, what can I do to get to the next level, right?
Right.
You know, could I like save instead of going to my favorite 3 restaurants every week? Owen, no, I'm playing. Yeah, I mean, But yeah, you know what I mean? So like you said, like, what can I do? So I would say I've been ashamed for a long time, Kim.
Yeah.
I've been ashamed because I want to get to a point, you know, to where like I'm really like not too worried about the next bill.
Right. And I think a lot of people, I'm like that way myself. I was just thinking that this morning, like sometime before we even read the card, I was thinking about something I did that was stupid. Like, you shouldn't have spent that on that. You could have went and bought the cheaper version of that.
Right.
It's not like anybody would really, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
Right.
But I did it. It's over with. I just know next time I'm gonna do it a little bit different. That could be something you could be ashamed of. And I done that a lot.
Right.
But most of the time I take the stuff back.
Look at you.
I was like, that I didn't need it.
You didn't need it. Take it back. Yeah, though. So, like you said, that could be motivation, right?
Yeah.
Even thinking about like what we're doing right now, like we really enjoy doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm, putting a lot of, money into the space and all that stuff on a regular basis. And, I want to get to a point where it's just being covered. Like you said earlier, you was talking about, we need a commercial.
Yes.
And my brain went straight to like sponsors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but see, you're already thinking. It took one word and you started thinking like, okay, those are things that we can do to change the situation. It's all in how we perceive it to be. We can dwell on it being ashamed and being negative, or we can spin it into something positive.
Yeah. Motivation.
Exactly. There it is.
Motivation and direction.
Exactly.
Like what can you do and act on it? Move towards that thing.
Move towards it. Work
That's
towards it. Even if you have to save. I mean, at least goal setting.
Yep. Back to that.
Back to goal setting. Setting those goals for yourself.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
So basically, y'all, don't be ashamed. Do something about it.
Do something.
Do something about it. I've been ashamed all my life. I'm trying to do something about it.
But I'm not quitting.
I'm not gonna quit. That's it. Okay, so let's go on to the habits. Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna hit a couple more of these habits here. So these are the good habits, right? Continuous learning. Okay. Example: reading industry-related books, attending webinars, and enrolling in online courses. Right.
Right.
The benefit is keep skills and knowledge up to date, allowing the entrepreneur to adapt to new trends and challenges. You know what that just made me think about, right? So beginning of July, we will be in Atlanta for the podcast summit.
Yep.
And this is, I don't know if it's your first time going to like a summit or whatever you want to call it. I think it's other names, not just summits, but
I know.
seminars or whatever it is, right? Where you got to pay a pretty penny to get into the room, and then you got to get there and all that, right?
Right.
So it wasn't cheap, right? But it's something that we're doing to educate ourselves on the next steps.
Yes.
To be able to, monetize.
Exactly.
So we're no longer ashamed of our finances.
No.
But, continuous learning. So whatever you got to do to learn. But I can say reality of me learning how to do this stuff that I'm doing, I always say it, YouTube University.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things that you can learn without, paying for it in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You still got to have the internet though. So
you gonna need that.
Or you can go to the library though.
You
so it still ain't no excuse.
No excuse.
Quit
for what?
That's it. So you can educate yourselves without putting money
right
behind it to do so. But there's opportunities to do that if you can make it happen.
Right. It's always an opportunity.
Jump on it.
I mean, are you willing to find out, or just sit there like a lump on a log? And then you just sit.
Right.
doing nothing.
Still ashamed of your finances.
Still ashamed.
Stop.
Going nowhere. No.
Right. But yeah, y'all, this is it's good to continue learning. Never think that you know it all.
Mm-hmm.
Things change every day. Like the world we live in now, stuff changed. Like
Man.
I'm telling y'all, like when it's like every week we come in here, it's like here's an update, here's an update, here's an update. I'm like, goodness gracious. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So things change constantly. So keeping up on whatever your industry is, like it mentioned here, keeping up on the new technology that's coming out,
Right.
and whatnot, or the books
Yeah.
on it, whatever it is keep you in the know.
In the now.
Right. Okay. So this next one, now we're gonna hit a card. I see you
Okay.
reaching for them cards.
No,
Yeah.
I was just trying to straighten them up because
All
they're
right.
falling.
So this next one is it relates to what we was just talking about too. So networking and relationship building.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That is so important.
Yeah. So here's an example. Regularly attending industry events and engaging with peers on social media platforms like LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The benefit is builds a strong professional network that can provide support, advice, and business opportunities.
Right.
Yeah. So
I was thinking about that a while ago. Like maybe that's something we could look into at LinkedIn.
yeah.
'Cause I think it would, definitely could draw a lot of people interested in the.
Yeah. So for me, I think like my eyes are just set on this podcast summit just to get a start
Mm-hmm.
and then let it go from there for me.
Yeah.
Just because it's like I really had to muster up,
Mm-hmm.
the funds and just like the mental, like what are we doing is what I said. If we don't go, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I had to battle with like, should I really do this? Should I spend this to go here to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was a battle. So my focus is just on like,
Right.
let me
and I
get
think
here.
that once you go, worst case scenario, you get to network
That's it.
with a lot of people.
No, that's best case. Cause the
Yeah.
thing is, a lot of people that I've spoken to about these, networking events or summits or whatever is really about the people that are there
Mm-hmm.
in the crowd and around you in the hallway.
Yep.
It's really not the people that's on the stage.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can learn some stuff, but it's the people that are in the room. You know what I mean? The networking part of it
Mhm.
is what's going to get you.
That's how it
To the
was when
next
we
level.
went to the Forbes event.
Right.
The networking was crazy.
Yeah.
The
'Cause
people we got to talk to.
Yeah. And that's the thing, y'all. It just popped in my head. The people on the stage already got it.
Right.
Right?
Facts.
Yes. They're going to say some things. You might write some stuff down. You might record some stuff, but are you, going to go back to that thing? You probably will, but I think the more information you're going to get is from the people that you rubbing shoulders with, because there's going to be so many of them. The person on stage, you could probably just see them and that's it.
Yeah.
And you
that's true.
might not see them again.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really, you might not get a chance to really rub shoulders with them. So like all those people you rubbing shoulders with, like they say, what they say, your network is your net worth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I think it's gonna get you to the next level. The information is good though. Take the information. I'm not knocking the information.
Right. Right.
But it's just that real benefit of being in the room
Right.
and networking with those people. Because it's probably people that go and just get information but don't even talk to nobody.
Yeah.
Like feel like
and people are, from what I can tell from my experience, people are ready to meet and network.
Yeah.
They're always, people just, random people you just walk up to and you never know. Like we met so many people
Right.
from was it London?
Oh yeah. All
Or
over.
the UK, just all over. The one guy wasn't like Netherlands.
Yeah,
or
it was a lot of
Sweden,
people.
somewhere, but it was just amazing to sit there and be able to touch elbows with all these different people, and they all hungry for the same thing. They
Right.
all going, got an agenda where they're trying to go, what they're trying to do.
Right. And I bet you there's people there at events that feel like you're beneath them and they're down on the floor with
Yeah,
you.
there's
Like
those.
they choose not to
Yep.
fraternize
Yep.
with, they just trying to get to the person on the
Yep,
stage
on
and
the
not.
stage.
So that could be a missed opportunity.
Thank you.
So just, it's just us talking what we feel that is best to
It's
really,
very true. Though.
network with the people, and that's the real key. Okay.
Some people, even when you go to like some networking events, people will be sitting there, got a whole table, but you're not, just looking at your phone, not greeting people as they go by. Let me grab this brother over here. Let me grab this sister over here.
Yeah.
How you doing? None of that. They just, and then when you ask them something, you get 2 words.
Well,
that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna go over to this table here.
yeah. Well, again, yeah, and that's we're here to try to, like, what I'm saying, just talk through different scenarios and situations that can help you get to the next level.
Yep.
Closed mouths don't get fed. Kim, what's your next card?
That's my favorite saying. All right, what we working with? Let's see here. Okay. Now this.
What? Is it too deep?
No.
Okay. Don't bring us down,
Okay.
Kim.
I would never.
Yeah, you have. You just
No, I didn't. That was that one card, and that wasn't. I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah.
I have different thoughts.
All right, come on.
All right. Sorry about that. All right. So, how would your relationship change if one of us developed superpowers?
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Quit playing. I mean, we friends, right?
I'll be on the friends thing now.
Hey,
Huh?
if we friends,
Yeah, we friends.
we good then. I ain't got to worry about it. Whatever I need, anybody mess with me.
Actually, he would use me.
I mean,
He'd be like, "Hey, come over here. I need you to
okay,
fix
so
this
you
Facebook."
telling me if I gained superpowers, you wouldn't be hitting me up.
All the time.
Like, look, I know you can get here in like
2.5 seconds.
yeah, not even that. So come, I need you to, you know what I'm saying? You'd be right back
I
home.
probably would.
Yeah.
I would be your bosom buddy.
Yeah. Look. Let's say everybody out there that's watching who's still with us, we greatly appreciate y'all. If your friend all of a sudden has superpowers, right? Come on, man. We going everywhere. I ain't got to worry about nothing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Anybody mess with me? Oh, it's a wrap.
Oh, it's going
All
down.
kind of stuff. I don't know what your superpower is, but superpowers are superpowers.
I don't
be
know.
able to-
Lift them with your eyes.
You'll be able to do something.
I might have superpowers now.
Oh, you might? Okay.
Never know.
Hey, we're going to find out. All right. After the show, I'm
Don't put me in a situation. I got to be prepared.
I'm just going to close my eyes and fall backwards. When you way across the room, though, see if you get to me before I hit the ground.
Oh, that might be bad.
Well, it wasn't. Her superpower wasn't running fast.
Low battery.
Bad way to learn that one. No.
Got a low battery.
That's funny. All right, that was good. All right. So listen, y'all, again, thank y'all, everybody who's joined us. If you're still on or if you're not, we greatly appreciate y'all. Even though, like we said earlier, we're supposed to jump on at 8, things happened and didn't happen. But we still here and we're gonna still do our hour. We only
Exactly.
we got about 8 minutes left, you know what I mean?
We're utilizing all 8.
Yeah. So we thank y'all. Okay, that's basically what I'm saying. All right. Okay, so let's see here. The next one I have here for good and bad habits is delegating tasks. Okay. Example: hiring a virtual assistant or outsourcing certain tasks to freelancers. Okay. The benefit is it frees up time for the entrepreneur to focus on strategic planning and core business activities. All right. So a virtual assistant or outsourcing certain tasks. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that is good. Getting to a point where you can hire people to do certain things. You know what I mean? Could take the load off of you. And you could focus on, your strengths, right? I mean, there's things that I do that I'm not the best at.
Right.
And if I had somebody that was great at it, we could be further ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
but a virtual assistant or outsourcing, from what I know, that takes money.
Yeah.
So you got to get to that point to be able to afford, those services.
I need to find all my little cousins.
There you go.
I need you to do the email.
Look at you. That's it too. You're right. That's a way to,
I mean, at this point, you start getting,
the family involved.
family involved. Hey, we ever gonna make it out of here, we gotta work together.
That's a difficult one too, though.
It is difficult,
Mm-hmm.
but you gotta have, and back in the day, well, not everybody's parents did that.
Yeah.
But when your parents wanted you to clean the room, they stood right there with the bell.
You silly man.
You're gonna send them emails.
Oh, you dirty. You dirty. What's up, Charlie? Thanks for joining. But yeah, and then too, you gotta get people that are really gonna do what they say that they're gonna do.
Yes.
And I would say too, just from experience, is when you want somebody that knows what they're doing, like, or fluent at whatever it is, it's gonna be some money involved. You gotta kick that bread down. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It is what it is. But like I said, you got to get to a point where you can afford to do that.
It's not like how it used to be back in the day when you needed to move
Uh-huh.
and you paid a couple of people with some food and a case of beer or something.
Yeah.
No, they don't want that no more. You gotta have coins.
That's it. Yeah. You want me to help you? And I got a truck,
They got
especially.
their own brand they want to buy.
You better kick down.
Right.
I'm talking about, you done cooked this good pot roast.
Right.
I'll buy my own pot roast.
Right.
You mean, it's like, all right.
They don't want that.
But the reality is, y'all, getting to a point where you can, hire people to delegate, certain tasks can help you get to the next level.
Yeah.
That's the reality. Like if I had an assistant, I would tell him to turn that light on right there because I forgot to turn it on. But it's too late for that. We only got 3 minutes left, so what I'm talking about. All right, so we got Charlie on Instagram said family is sometimes more expensive. Woo. Quit playing.
But you know what? You're not lying, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
You're not lying.
Yeah.
Because I've heard of some instances where people have gotten into different situations with family because they felt that because they are family, they should be paid more.
Yeah.
So I think it's just finding somebody that's good. And I don't necessarily agree with family working for the business, but if it is a family business, and somehow you guys have to come together and strategize on how this is gonna work.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Make it happen. And look, I greatly appreciate y'all, everybody on Instagram. Just to let you know, if you don't know, Instagram only allows us to stay on for an hour. So if we just cut off all of a sudden, that's why. All right. So we appreciate y'all. All right. So yeah, hopefully I'll get there one day. And also, you got a lot of people that will say that they gonna, like I said, show up and do this and do that, and then you never hear from them.
No.
So it's that's another issue. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So get your money up. You can pay them. They don't show, they don't get paid. That make it to where they gonna show up more.
Save a little bit.
More than not.
Right.
So
You'll get there.
we working on it. Okay. So now I'm gonna get to these last two of good habits, okay? And then maybe we'll save the bad habits for next episode. All right?
All right.
So big one, maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Okay? Examples, setting boundaries for work hours and making time for family, hobbies, and self-care. The benefit is prevents burnout and maintains overall well-being, leading to sustained productivity and creativity. Right?
Right.
That's a good one. Okay. Especially like the setting of the boundaries, man, when it come to work, especially if you I don't know, you just gotta really set boundaries. If you're working for somebody else or if you got your own business or whatever, You know, your job want to, hit you up after hours. You gotta don't respond. You know what I'm saying? Not unless
Right.
it's one of them jobs where you gotta be like you on call
you
or
on
something.
Call. Yeah, that's different.
That's different.
Yeah.
But set boundaries.
Yeah,
Let 'em
and
know.
that's something that's huge, because even when you have your business and some people still work, you're still taking that wherever you worked. Now it's going into your business. You got to be able to turn it off
Mhm.
and just say that was work. Now I'm going to go handle my business.
Yep.
It need to be about the business.
That's
But
it.
sometimes work will have you stressed out till you get home, till you get back to work the next day.
Yeah. Boundaries, y'all. And look at Instagram cut off on us. And then, like I said, having hobbies and stuff like that, having time for the outlet. You gotta have an outlet, y'all. Okay. And that's something that, I've been working on a lot lately, is having an outlet.
Yeah.
Something different from this and, everything that I do.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
it's a big deal. It's a big deal. All right. We made it.
Hey.
We worked through
We
the
got
storm.
it. All the thundering.
Right. But listen, y'all, we greatly, greatly appreciate y'all. And Kim, you got anything you want to say to the
I
people?
do not have anything today.
You know what? We're going to need you to start saying
But I
something.
am. I'm going to have something soon.
Cool. All right, everybody, all the new viewers that we got on today, that was cool. That was fun.
Yes.
Big shout out to every last one of y'all.
Yes. Thank
For
you.
commenting, for asking us questions and stuff like that. That was real cool. We greatly appreciate y'all. Okay.
Absolutely.
This is Quit for What. We go live every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right.
Yes.
Usually on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. But on today, we couldn't go live on Facebook, and that's okay. It is what it is. We kept it moving.
Exactly.
This
That's what we
is
do.
Quit for What.
We don't let nothing stop us.
That's it. And with that being said, y'all, I'm going to leave y'all with what I always leave y'all with, and that is to do what you got to do to make it happen. Don't give up. Quit for what. Until next time. Peace.